Hello everybody, Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay guys, for this beautiful partially sunny Thursday, I have for you video number 1 on my Heller 1/72 scale C121 Morning Star, the old Super Constellation. Now this ain't going to be an Air Force C121, fellows. As I mentioned on the final reveal for the Hudson bomber, I'm going to paint it. It's going to be the WV-2, the naval version of the Morning Star, and it's going to be painted in dark charcoal gray. A lot of people think they were a royal blue, dark blue color, but they were actually there were various colors back in the day. Back in 1956, they started the Willie Victors were painted like overall dark sea blue. Then they changed it over to charcoal gray, and sometimes it went to like a royal blue or some kind of a color. I don't know. It's kind of a different color, but mostly they were charcoal gray. The ones I've been aboard and seen were all charcoal gray, and I thought they were dark blue too, but they weren't. They're dark charcoal gray, and so that's this bird's going to be painted. Okay, the Constellation is one of Mr. Kelly Johnson's greatest designs of a pressurized 4-engine transport that was hailed back in 1942. He was after the succession of the L-14 Electra and the Hudson bomber was a very successful design, and also his remarkable, beautiful P-38 Lightning with the twin Allison engines, the counter-rotating props, and since such wonderful designs, he wanted to incorporate the Lockheed look by presenting keeping the tail, the vertical stabilizer, the fin. You notice all Lockheed aircraft has got the same kind of fin, and the wings are kind of almost shaped like that of the P-38. And this is what Mr. Kelly Johnson was shooting for. Right after the succession of the Lockheed Hudson and the Lockheed L-14 Electra, he had so many clients out there that were buying. Howard Hughes was one of them, and he formed TWA Airlines and everything. And they was much designed for a much more pressurized aircraft that could carry a lot more people with 4 engines. So he designed the L-1049. And of course later on they added on extensions on the fuselage, and they made it the Super G Constellation. So that was the last refit that the Connie went through. And Navy's were the first one to use them, the Willie Victors, and the Air Force used them as ticket planes, the C-121s. The ones I've seen a lot of them in Vietnam, they were all black with camo on top, and I thought it was kind of neat, you know. And opposed to all charcoal gray and gold gray with a white upper planing, a little black sheet stripe around it. So Constellations were very, very beautiful airplane, very well designed aircraft, and they're very frightening on takeoff. I flew on an Eastern Airlines one time. Eddie Rickenbacker, I think he's the one that formed Eastern Airlines. And Eastern Airlines and came out before the TWA got a hold of them. And I remember I was on Eastern Airlines back in 1955. I think I was about 15 years old. And my mother, she wanted to fly to her sister's house because they had some medical problems there. She passed years ago. And I just turned 15. I was on the Connie. And they had these big old huge portholes back then. I remember looking at those portholes on the side of the fuselage. Beautiful, gleaming, shiny, polished metal with blue and red sheet lines, logos on there, Eastern Airlines. Anyway, it was really frightening about it. I thought we were going to crash on. My hands are like this. And the flames that came out of the nacelles, they were designed that way. I guess somehow do get rid of the oil with the exhaust. It separates the oil from the exhaust or something. I don't know. But they shoot out some hideous flames like Puff the Magic Dragon. And it's really a tension getter, and it scares the hell out of you too. But I was so scared at that time that the stewardess came up and said, "Don't worry about that." They said it does all the time. These airplanes do this. Now I've been aboard a DC-3, and I never did that, but it's the design of the airplane. It was intentionally designed to do that. So anybody seen a Connie take off, they see those flames coming out the exhaust. That's what I saw. It's even frightening when you're inside watching it. Okay. This airplane goes together very incredibly fast because it ain't very many parts. It's big, and not much filler used on this thing. And it's all one paint schedule. Dark charcoal gray with black anti-glare de-icing boots and glare panel in front of the fuselage. And the undercarriage bays and undercarriage struts are all white. All wheel wells are all white. Okay, this goes together pretty fast. It's all together. It's all primed, ready for the finished color. Camera's always friendly. Yours truly's always friendly. And the Connie's very friendly. She likes to have her picture taken. And she looks a lot better with the clothes on. Right behind me you can see the box it came out of. You can see a little bit of the Connie now as I zoom in. I got 7 of these in my stash. I think I paid $19.99 for these things. $20 they cost. I think it came out back in 1980, let's see, 86, 85, 84, somewhere in the very early 80s. And they came out with all kinds of Connie. They came out with the France, TWA. Now there's Willie Victor right here. Okay, we're going to take a look at the Willie Victor and primer coat. There she is, guys, right there. As you can see, it's all primed, and right there, those portholes there. I'll learn my lesson from Lockheed Hudson. Do not use mask, liquid mask like Gunjo Sanyo. I think Michael Scale or something like that makes a very good mask. What I'm going to do these portholes are, they're so small, I'm going to mix some denatured alcohol with some tacky glue and make some crystal clear. And I'm going to go ahead and dab in those windows when it's done, and shoot a gloss coat over them, and dull out and the decal of the ship, and finish off with a matte coat. The only masking to worry about, which are hardly nothing, it's on the windscreen here. As you can see, that's Tamiya tape. I know it'll come up, and I lie low on the primer because you don't want to put too much primer. Like really, I use rattle can, guys, for primer. I back it up about 15 or 16 inches away from it and just let the mist hit it until it's covered. I don't want to get too close. If you get too close, I made a mistake one time before. I went ahead and all that paint will seal underneath the tape. You pull that tape off, you got runs of primer on there. And so what's the use of putting tape on there? And sometimes you can't do it with a toothpick. It'll fog and glass out the windows. So this stuff comes, I lay it pretty low with the primer. A lot of guys airbrush primer. I did it for a while, but it takes a long time. So you get a lot more better coverage with a rattle can. So don't be bashful at using a rattle can. That's what they're there for. You just got to learn when to use them and not to use them. Okay, we'll back up a little bit here. A little bit of the nose area right there. And right over here, this is the color it's going to be. It's Humbrol color, number 32, matte. Charcoal gray, dark. I match this up with my Federal color chart that I have. Spot on. So this is the color I'm going to be using on this here ship. Everything will be painted this color. Airbrushed. So that's good. Anybody wants a Willie Victor kit, do one of these and it's finished, be sure to go to your hobby shop or your neck of the woods and sell Humbrol color number 32, dark gray, which is known as charcoal gray. Okay, we'll take the camera out of the Connie right there. I got my tea right there. I love my tea. And now I know why the English like tea. It has a good flavor to it, something about it. It's very relaxing. That's what it is. It relaxes you. And I like it. I love it. Okay, we'll get back to Frankie Trade Day right here, and I'll finish up the video. Okay, guys, I'll let the thing dry overnight. I'll go ahead and start working on the dam buster. And so I'll get her undersides painted black, toned down with base color gray, and brought back in with black and blue, blue-black, like I did with the other Lancaster. And when it dries, mask off same, and go ahead and see with earth and everything else. And I have done. I'll probably have the dam buster done by this weekend, and that'll be the conclusion of my 4 entries for Mr. Sir Martin's Bomber Command group build posted on Facebook. And so I'm sure go to his Facebook page, guys, on the Bomber Command. You'd be really simply amazed what's presented there. Such good work too. Okay. But I can say for today, and so I got a lot of builds going on in my belt right now, guys. There's a lot of stuff coming your way. I got a lot of stuff. I got a big old I'll bring that up for you. I'm not going to blow the beans right now. So I got a lot of stuff coming your way. Okay, next time you see this will be the final reveal for this Willie Victor 2 Warning Star, the Super Constellation. This is Frankie Day and the Constellation of the Willie Victor signing off. Make Mama happy as always. When you drive your automobile, stay focused on the road and beware your surroundings. Spend wisely. Take care of your babies, your family, your affairs, and all that's taken care of. You know you're safe, you're sound, and it's time to reward yourself with a model. And take your model and put it on a bench and have a ball. Okay, I'm out of here, fellas. God love you guys. Love you guys very much. And I posted some pictures on this on the Heller Appreciation page of Facebook, and also the Airfix modeling page, all on Facebook. Okay, I'm out of here, boys. I said enough, rambled enough, you've seen enough, and you got more coming your way. So stay posted this Saturday for the final reveal. For the not the Saturday, well, it'll probably be Friday. Be the final reveal for the Connie. I'll have this. So stay posted Friday and stay posted Saturday. Okay, guys, Frankie Day out of here. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye, boys. Take care of yourself, fellas. God love you guys.